My kids will probably be quite upset that I'm doing an interview about their dogs. So I hope I don't get in trouble for this, because they're not my dogs. Hi, I'm Maria Shriver, and this is my pet tale. I have two dogs. They're not actually my dogs, they're my kids' dogs, but they live with me. So the two dogs that live with me are Champ and Maverick. And Champ is a Cavapoo, and Maverick is an adorable mix of lots of different breeds. So they're really family dogs. Champ started as Christopher's dog, Maverick was Catherine's dog. So they're kind of, I call them grandpets in a way. Being a grandmom, Ave mom, I call myself to these two dogs, involves me organizing their schedules. If I need someone to come and walk them, it involves me walking them, me feeding them, and me making sure that they're safe and happy. I'm very cognizant that I'm not the original owner to either one of them, and so I have to step back and let go of my relationship when a son comes back from college or someone else comes in. So it's good training for me for when I do become a grandmother. I'm kind of practicing on the dogs. My daughter Katherine, who's our oldest child, she wrote a book called Maverick and Me about the dog Maverick and her relationship with Maverick and adopting him and rescuing him. And so that's a very deep bond. Maverick actually gets free stuff because he's got a book about him, so he actually gets all kinds of things sent to him. So I'm thankful that Champ doesn't realize that. My son calls Champ his best friend, so he'll say, "Hey, best friend," and everybody has their own life, their own relationship with the dogs, and I try not to interfere, as all good mothers do. My brother says the dog should have one master and only one master, because that means they're more disciplined and better trained. So that's not happening in my house. I've always had dogs. My dad bred dogs. I grew up with lots and lots of dogs. But I would say that even though I've always been around dogs, I would say my kids are much better with dogs than I am. Dogs have nicer stuff than my dog did growing up. There wasn't anything for dogs back then. Now they have beds. Champ is constantly wearing college gear, Michigan sweaters. Maverick has all kinds of designer clothes. None of this was around when I was young. But both of the dogs, are really joy-filled. They're super happy when I come home. They're super cute. They bring a lot of joy to my home. I'm technically an empty nester, so to speak, but I don't ever feel like it's totally empty because the dogs are there. They all came in and I was instant love, which is the great thing that animals are able to do. You can come home from having a bad day at work and you get met with barking and jumping up and down, and it kind of puts a different perspective in your day and in your life. So that's the great thing about an animal. They're always happy to see you and they love you for you. So that's always a great gift.